Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. It is 24 minutes past 6. It is a beautiful morning. I was up at 5 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. So I thought, let's get out early on the bike and beat the heat. And dare I say it, it's actually quite cool at the moment. It's lovely. I'm currently heading into Coleford, and this weekend it's the Coleford Music Festival, which is another good reason to get out early, get through Coleford before everything gets going. We went through last night and they were setting all the stages up and whatnot. For a small town, it is a really good festival and it's free. I think we should be going later, probably in the evening. I'm not sure about middle of the day, might be a bit too hot. Skanked are playing this evening at some point. I was going to skirt around the edge of Coleford, but I can't imagine at this time I'm going to be getting in anyone's way. I don't think the road is closed yet through the town centre, so we'll go and have a look. Coming up to the centre now of Coleford and the clock tower, and as you can see, there is the main stage. I think there's 3 stages, there usually is. There might be smaller things going on elsewhere as well, but yeah, so the main stage is here in the centre, which I will show you the front of when we go around in a minute. There's usually one set up here on Newland Street, but I don't know, maybe they just haven't set it up yet. There's some of the road closed signs gone up already. Oh, that sun's bright. Let's go have a look around the front. Here we are. There we go. So there's the main stage. This will all be gone. This fencing later, obviously. Yeah, it's quite a big stage for a little town. The music festival's on every year. It's for 2 days. Loads of bands playing, and there's like loads of nice food stalls, and there's usually music things going on in some of the pubs and that as well. All the pubs will be open. They usually put like tables out the front and that. Should be good. Looking forward to it. If you don't know, here in the UK we're currently having a bit of a heat wave. I think it's supposed to reach like 34 degrees today, which to some people probably isn't a lot, but here in the UK that's quite a lot to us. And also here it's usually quite a muggy heat as well, so it's generally a bit unpleasant. We'll see, maybe it'll be lovely. Right, let's head up to the other stage. So I'm just going along St John Street now, and here's the St John Street stage. This is what we saw being set up yesterday night. And this will all be packed later. It's lovely and quiet at the moment through here. But yeah, there will be absolutely loads of people. It's really popular. Which is unsurprising because, yeah, as I said, it's free and it's a really good event. That's St John Street looking the other way towards the clock tower. You can just see the clock tower poking over the top there. Right, well, I'm not going to dilly-dally about too much. I'm not in a rush, but I don't want to be out in the heat on the bike later. So what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to head down to the river along the gravel tracks. So let's get going.
Before we go too far, let me drop in today's route here. It's a good one. Plenty of gravel, and if you love riding by the river, this one's definitely for you. As you've just seen, it starts off by heading through Coleford, and from there takes the Simmons Yacht turning out of town. A bit further along the road, the route turns onto Marion's Lane, which leads to a gravel track that heads down to the River Wye, coming out at Biblins Bridge. The ride continues along the Wye on gravel, connected in places by sections of road. It passes by Monmouth and Redbrook, crossing the river via the Penallt Viaduct to reach Whitebrook. It climbs gently through Llandoggo and eventually reaches Brockweir Bridge, where it crosses the river a second time before doubling back on itself and coming out at Bigsweir Bridge. From there, it's onto the road for the rest of the route, climbing steadily away from the river towards St Briavels. The final stretch winds back to Bream on quiet lanes before looping back to the starting point, utilising one final short section of gravel.
Just taking the Simon Jack turning out of Coleford, heading up the hill a little bit, and then I'm going to go down to the river, as I said, by the gravel trails, via Marion's Walk. I think that's what it's called. Double check when we get there. There we are. Just popping left here. That's Marion's Lane, not Marion's Walk. I think Marion's Walk might be a bit further along. Same thing though. We shall head down here, and it terminates at a lovely gravel track all the way down to the river Wye. So it's a nice alternative way to get down there. This is a lovely gravel trail. It's a nice descent all the way down. Or actually, if you come the other way, it's quite a nice climb as well. It's quite a long one. It features in the glorious gravel Forest of Dean cross usually. I presume it did this year. I didn't actually look to see if it did, but yeah, it's a good one. I don't think I'll be able to film much of the descent because it's quite a fast one, but we'll see if I can get a bit. Going super slow to film a bit. Like I said, I won't film all of it. You'll have to come and find out for yourselves what it's like. I recommend it though, it's a nice one. You want to just keep right here and keep heading down. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous gravel. It's like this all the way down, it's lovely. Out the way, squirrel. Go on, shoo. Straight over here. We don't want to go up there today. Look, no, we're going down, all the way down. It comes out by Biblins Bridge, which is quite a popular tourist attraction. There we are. Just come out the end of the trail. We're going to go left. This is the Peregrine path. It ends up in Monmouth, and there is the River Wye down there. Beautiful. I didn't film that last little bit because I just wanted to enjoy the descent. Biblins Bridge is just up here on the right. We shall see it in a minute. I'm taking quite a chilled pace today. Like I said, I don't want to keep stopping, but I don't want to rush around either. Plenty of time. Here is Biblins Bridge. Do you know what? I've never actually walked over that. I always cycle past it. I literally just said I'm not going to keep stopping, but shall we go for a quick walk over the bridge? It is beautiful in the sunshine. Let's have a quick go, come on. Bike pump and everything here, tools and that, literally right next to the bridge. So if you need anything, tools for your bike or air for your tyres, here's the place to stop. I think I've got everything with me though, so I'm pretty good. I'll just leave the bike there for a second. I don't think it's going to hurt. Right, come on. Let's go. Ooh. This is exciting. Oh, what a lovely view. Oh, I tell you what, if you don't like heights, you get vertigo. It's a bit springy. Not moving about, the floor's a bit springy. Look at that. Gorgeous. What a great view either way. Should we go all the way across? We probably should since we're here. Come on, let's carry on. Ooh, is that board cracked? I'm sure it's fine. Ooh. It's certainly springy. There we go, we'll pop down here and then we'll go back again. Just for the sake of doing it. You've got to really, haven't you? There we go. There's Biblins Youth Campsite, look over here as well. Right, let's go back again. Lots of birds about. It's a bit wobbly in the middle. It's not too bad. Look at all the padlocks on here as well. Sorry, I got distracted by my own shadow down there, look. Oh, there was that looked like a grey wagtail flying away over there. They're really pretty birds. Right, well there we go. Look, we've done that, so that's one that we've ticked off. Back onwards with the ride. Gonna head towards Monmouth and then do some of the gravel tracks around the Wye Valley. If it's still not too hot, I might end up going around the family cycle trail as well, around the forest, because it's quite nice and cool in the woods, so we'll see where we get to. But I'm not worried about cutting it short if it gets too hot. My bike is all dusty. Look at it. Look at what's just come off of there. So dusty. Obviously this is called the Peregrine path because the peregrine falcon's nest, like up in the cliffs along here. Usually it's super busy along here as well. It's so nice to be out when it's really quiet. It's such a beautiful morning. It's a real pleasure to be out and about. Look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. I think I stopped here last week and took a photo. It's such a nice photo, like across from that gate with like the lines through the crops. It was really nice. The crops aren't supposed to be doing very well this year, are they? Because of all the dry weather we've had. We could do with a bit of rain. Don't think the harvest is going to be so good this year. Don't make crop circles, people. Leave the crops alone. It's bad enough as it is without going around making crop circles at the moment. Beautiful field of borage. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely purpley blue flowers. Looks so pretty. Just got off that section of gravel, heading along the lane towards Monmouth. Won't go into Monmouth, don't even go across the bridge, just go through the back end through Wysham and then probably down the Redbrook road all the way to Redbrook. And then I'll probably get back on the gravel again then. I could do the gravel from like Wysham to Redbrook. I'm not sure I'm going to though. It's nice through there when the bluebells are up though. In the spring. I love this little bit of lane. I don't so much like the roundabout when we get to Monmouth. It's only a little one. It's on a little slope though, so it always takes me a bit to get going off of it. Ha! I was in luck. There was no one coming on the mini roundabout today, so I didn't have to stop. Keep on pedalling. Just climbing up Wysham Road now. Going past the Monmouthshire showground. In there, it's a lovely showground. There you are, look, the Monmouthshire show is on Sunday the 17th of August this year on the Redbrook Road. There was a tree down here last week and all that wind we had. Coming into Redbrook, going to go right through the car park up here, go over the Penallt Viaduct and get onto the gravel track on the other side of the river. There we go, just through here. Hop in here, right, there's no cars coming. There. I'll get off in a minute and cross the viaduct, which is just to our right there. It's a bridge crossing day today, obviously. Look at the light through there, beautiful. Along the second stretch of gravel down by the River Wye. This is like the Redbrook to Whitebrook stretch. Beautiful along here too. I don't know if I'm going to go down to Brockweir and then come back on myself and do that stretch off-road yet or not. We'll see what time it is when I get down the end of here. It's just gone 8 at the moment. I don't know whether to just skip that bit and do the climb back up to St Briavels while it's still cool, and then maybe go around the colliers, or I might not do that. We'll see how it goes. I don't really have a plan for today. I'm just chilling out and enjoying the weather. Past the fish. There we go. And I didn't do the thing. I did it in my head. Past the charcoal burner and the rut where I fell off that time. I won't hit it this time. I'm looking where I'm going. I need a wee, and I can't find anywhere to go. Everywhere is full of nettles. I'm not sitting down in a patch of nettles and getting stung. I found somewhere. That's better. I was desperate. It's all the drinking you do in this weather, isn't it? The views you get on the other end of that track when you come out onto the tarmac again. It all opens up. It is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. I love it along here. I think I will cycle along to Brockweir Bridge and cross over and do that section of gravel. I quite fancy doing it. It'll bring me back to Bigsweir on the other side. And then I'll tackle the hill back up to St Briavels. And I'll go up ahead. We'll be going through there. Brockweir Bridge. Looking as beautiful as always. I'm going to carry on down to the gravel down there to the left. Starting to heat up a little bit now, especially now we're out in the sun. Not much shade along this bit. We'll be further along though. Goodness, it's turned into a jungle along here. That's going to be interesting. Might have to fight my way through a bit. Okay, onwards into the unknown. I think there's some cows up ahead. Try and give them a wide berth. Oh, is this dried up? Wow. The boggy bit has actually dried up. Hasn't dried up for a long time. Here's the cows. Hello, cows. Oh, my gear's skipping. Hello, cows. Back past Clandoggo on the other side of the river. Oh, look. A wall of shade into the sun. It's well grown up through here. Ooh, I think I have to do a tick check at the end of this section. Just pulled up for a second and checked my legs over. I think we're okay. No ticks that I can see, so yeah, good to go. The grass is certainly very long through there, so you probably want to watch yourself if you're coming that way. It is 9 o'clock. I think I'm probably going to end up making the decision just to go up the hill to St Briavels and then head home. Because I think by 10 o'clock it's going to be quite warm. It's already warm now. I'm starting to get quite a sweat on. So yeah, let's carry on. I think that's what's going to happen. Right, just coming out onto the road by Brockweir Bridge. Gonna turn right and start heading up the hill back towards St Briavels. There you are, there's Bigsweir Bridge. Did I say Brockweir a minute ago? I can't remember. I meant Bigsweir. I've just made it up the hill to St Briavels and I am now a hot, sweaty mess. It was warm coming up there. Not too bad though. Just having a little rest in the shade, have a drink, and then I'm going to carry on and head home. It is 9:30 now, so I should be home before 10. Yeah, pretty good going. I'm quite pleased with that. I think I'm actually going to sign off for this video while I'm here. I might film a bit of Coleford Music Festival if we go later for you. If I don't get around to filming that, then I will say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.